What is up, Black Hive? It is Friday, April 17th, 2020. We are ending our third week in quarantine, so we've been doing our Black Hive at home, hashtagging Black Hive home, making sure we're checking in on the rise, making sure we're checking in on Wodify, putting our scores in. Today, we're kind of ending on a pretty fun, long workout, something that is gonna get the weekend started for us. Strength and skill, we're starting with 1 push press and 2 jerks. We got about 10 minutes, so we're gonna be working every 2 minutes on the minute for 5 sets. We recommend building somewhere between 5 and 10% between each round. So that clock's going, you're gonna get 1 push press, 2 jerks, move on to the next set. But in between, if you're starting somewhere, I would propose about 50, 60% at the most on your first set, all the way up to somewhere between 85 and 90% on these 3 reps. Again, don't take too long on doing this. Video, make sure you're getting those videos uploaded to Facebook or sending them to a coach so we can kind of critique you more so on those jerks. Those last 2 jerks typically turn into push press, so make sure you're trying to dip drive and then re-dip under the bar. Moving on to the WOD. I've got a lot of stuff written here. This is a long workout. I'm hoping that this stays at about a 25-minute time cap. For most of you guys, this should be pretty doable. I realize that a lot of us are doing this at home. The actual WOD is 4-time, 1K row, 50 pull-ups, 1K row, 100 push-ups, 1K row, 150 air squats. So a lot of monostructural in there that's gonna get that heart rate up, and then big pump for the weekend. We can't go to the beach, but maybe you sit in the cul-de-sac with your shirt off, showing off your pecs or your biceps, whatever you're really into. Hopefully, if you don't have a rower, you're into running. So on the run, we would probably modify 800 meters. Either way, this row or run should take about 4 minutes. So 2 minutes per 500 on your average. Same thing on the run. We don't want that to take more than 4 minutes. So think in terms of being able to repeat that 4 minutes, and if not, modifying the actual length of your row or your run. Getting into your pull-ups, we're looking at 50 pull-ups. We want to see that probably take 3 minutes at most. If not, maybe modify to some bent over rows with a sandbag, dumbbell, kettlebell, jugs, or modify that to burpees. Right back into our run or our row, another 4 minutes. Again, think about that in terms of distance, into push-ups. If you're gonna modify those push-ups, modify them down to your knees, maybe put a pillow or an Abmat underneath those knees. That again shouldn't take more than 3, maybe 4 minutes. At tops 4 minutes, so make sure you're thinking in terms of how many reps you're doing there. Back to your 4 minutes of rowing or running. And then back to 150 air squats. Just mod the reps. You don't really want to change anything there. If you feel like that's not going to be quite enough for you, do it with a vest. If you think you can get all this stuff done in 20 minutes, maybe add a little bit of challenge to your workout with a vest. Much like that, over to the Black Hive home, 25 minutes. We're looking at about 4 minutes of running. We're modifying that row to an 800-meter run, 50 bent over rows with an odd object, a barbell. Want to see probably somewhere between 75 and 125 pounds, 135 for the men. Back to an 800-meter run, 100 push-ups. Again, if that's too much to get done in 4 minutes, modify those reps down or do knee push-ups. And then back to your 4 minutes of running, 800-meter run to 150 air squats, all that for time. If that's not enough for you, we still have our built. We got 3 rounds for time, 100-foot dumbbell overhead walking lunge, 50-pound dumbbell for the men, 35-pound for the women, 1 single dumbbell overhead, 30 weighted best, 20 and 14 Abmat sit-ups, and then 10 Romanian deadlifts at 30% of your 1 rep max deadlift. If you, again, don't have a barbell or that type of weight, do it with the weight that you have, or do it with a sandbag. Try and find something heavy, kettlebells, dumbbells, whatever you may have to hit those RDLs, but focus on form, not weight. We're hoping to have about a 5-minute per round time cap, so 15 minutes for this particular workout. This one should be pretty fun. Make sure on those overhead walking lunges, you're keeping the elbows locked out. You can swap arms while you're not moving. Don't do it in the middle of the actual overhead walking lunges. Keep those elbows, again, locked out. And then the same thing with those weighted Abmat sit-ups. Make sure you're getting full touch to the back and then full touch to the toes, breaking 90 at your hip. And then those RDLs, focus on form. Video should show you what's up. I can't wait to do these. Can't wait to see yours on the scoreboard. Can't wait to get mine up there as well.